Good morning. This is Liz Campbell at Yoga Gym, and today we're going to do a standing practice. So go ahead and come to Tadasana Mountain Pose. Press your feet into the earth, activate your arches, lengthen the spine. Drop into your breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And as you breathe here, allow the mind to follow the breath. Bringing your hands to Anjali Mudra at the heart center. As you inhale, sweep your arms down and up. Exhaling back to the heart. Do that 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. And once more, inhale and exhale. And then bring your hands to the fronts of the legs, bend the knees, slide down, hinging at the hips, tipping the pelvis towards the thighs. We're going to do this a few times. Keep the spine long. Keep the heart center open. Once more. Coming back up to standing, bring your hands back to Anjali Mudra, and as you inhale, sweep the arms down and up. And as you exhale, bend the knees, bring the hands down the midline, Utkatasana, power pose. Inhale up, exhale to the heart center. Inhale the arms down and up. Exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And now we're going to hold. So keep your arms shoulder distance. Drop the shoulder blades down the back so the neck is long. Bend the knees. Draw the navel towards the spine. Let your knees come straight forward in line with the second toe. And the sits bones come back. So don't tuck your pelvis forward. Breathing here. And then inhale up. Exhale. Bring the arms down to the side. Step your feet out just a little bit. And as you inhale, just bring this left arm up and over and exhale down. And then the other side, inhale and exhale. So we're just warming up into the shoulders a little bit. See if you can feel your shoulder blades sliding up and down on the upper back, and keep the heart center open. And you're gently drawing the navel towards the spine so that you can still expand the belly as you breathe, but there's some muscular support for standing in this way. Go one more time, the right arm, and then bring that to a close. And with your feet still wide apart, bend the knees, slide down and up. Notice if this feels different from when we had our feet closer together. Go one more time. And then bring that to a close and bring your hands right here. Let's bend and straighten the knees. We're going to do that little balance practice. bending and straightening. Now, if you need a chair, you can always get a chair and place it here so you have something to touch to help you with balance. There's nothing in the world wrong with that. It's a good idea because that will help your balance improve more quickly if the body can relax into it and find its own way. And the next time you bend, bring your weight onto your left foot, roll up on the ball of the right, and then back through center and roll up on the ball of the left. So the foot is still flat on the mat, but you're bringing your weight onto your right foot, rolling onto the ball of the left, and then slowly through center, weight on left foot, and you roll onto the ball of the right, but both feet are still in contact with the earth here. Now, the next time your weight is over towards your right, just lift that left toe and come back through center and lift the right. So as you're doing this, if you'll think about lifting from Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, lifting from the root block and the pit of the belly, that will improve the balance, and also just slowing it way down so the balance is there before you even lift the toe off your yoga mat. And if you want to know more about engaging Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, or the root lock in the pit of the belly, the supine practice that's on our YouTube channel has more information there, and it does translate to these standing poses. And then go ahead and just bring that to a close. Take a few breaths. Notice how you feel. Notice if how you are in your body changes your energetic, how you feel. Now, bring your hands back here. If that was enough of a challenge for you, just repeat that. But if you want more, we're going to start bringing the left foot into tree pose and back through center, and the right foot in and back to center. So this is like, so this is tree pose or Vrikshasana. And so I just call this like a forest blowing in the wind. And you can ask yourself, can I keep my balance no matter what? No matter what energetic is around me, no matter how uncertain or even at times perhaps chaotic, I can still, with a little work, keep my balance. And the body in yoga, the postures serve as a metaphor for other ways to be in your life. Bring both feet down and just breathe here. Now, with your feet wide apart like this and your toes pointing straight forward, we're just going to do, this is just a really gentle twist in the hips. So you don't want to push real hard and torque the knees. You're just rotating the heads of the femur bones in the hip socket very gently. And we're trying to get the hip joint to secrete synovial fluid, which is a material that lubricates the hip joint And it also plays an anti-inflammatory role by removing little particles of dead cells out of the joint space, so you don't just have that hanging around. Now, come back to center and turn your right toe out, press into the four corners, and we're going to come in and out of Warrior Two with the arms. So bend the right knee, the arms come out, and then back. This is inhale, bend the knees, the arms come up, and exhale down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. One more time, in and out. And the next time you come into the pose, stay here. Let the mind follow the breath. See if you can feel your energy or prana holding that pose. And then lower the arms, go ahead and straighten that right knee. Bring the right foot forward, turn the left leg out, and we're gonna do this side. So bending the left knee, the arms come up. You can look towards your left hand and back to center. This is inhale and exhale. So slowing it down, noticing how it feels to be in your body in this way. One more time, in and out of the pose. And then again, take your time getting into the pose you know you're going to hold. Make it as perfect as you can make it, and breathe here. And then straighten the knee, bring the arms down. Go ahead and heel toe, step in, rock from side to side. And let's slide up and down the legs again. This time I'm going to turn sideways just so you can see it from this vantage point. Bending the knees, the sits bones come back, you hinge forward and slide back up. We really want to get that hip hinge with a flat back built into our bodies. Go one more time. Now, while we're here, let's work on forward folds just a little bit. And I like to work on half forward folds because I say a full forward fold, so I like to say a half forward fold, it's really a 3/4 forward fold, and a full forward fold, you're just going the other quarter. So most of the work is in the half forward fold. So lengthen the spine, keep it long, and you're just gonna hinge here. So make sure you're pressing into the four corners of the feet and the arch is active. The four corners of the feet is where the big toe mound meets the foot, where the little toe mound meets the foot, and on either side of your heel. Four corners that contact the mat. And then that internal arch of the foot is active, so the ankles are not pronating. And only come as far as you can go without bending the knees and without bending at the waist and without caving in the upper back here. And once you've gone in and out of it a few times, you can go a little bit further, and you're engaging the bandhas. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, as you hinge forward. You're holding as you lift up, and then there's a little release here. Go one more time. So let's just bring some arms into that. Bring your hands to the heart, standing nice and tall. Inhale, sweep the arms down and up. Now exhale, bring the arms out to a T. Roll the palms towards the wall behind you. As you hinge forward, Open the heart center, bring the hands towards each other on the back. And now as you come up, rotate the arms so the hands are facing up. Bring them up towards the ceiling. Exhale down the midline. Inhale up. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhaling the hands down the midline. You really have to have the heart center open as you hinge forward, pressing the shoulder blades towards the front ribs, so that as you turn the upper arm bone in the shoulder socket, it doesn't rub on the collarbone. There's no impingement. Go one more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up and exhale down the midline. Bring your arms down. So now go ahead and step your feet out wide again in a warrior two, and turn your right toes out, and we're gonna do warrior two with a different kind of arm. So go ahead and bend the right knee, come into your pose. And now as you straighten, just bend the elbows, touch the heart center with the tips of the fingers. This is inhale and exhale. So I have to give Christine Weber credit for teaching me this particular arm movement in Warrior Two. She's with Settle Yoga, where I did my 300-hour teacher training. And the next time we'll hold, lower the arms, straighten the knee, and bring that right foot forward, the left foot out. We'll do this side, so bending the knee, coming into Virabhadrasana is the Sanskrit name, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Straighten the knee, the tips of the fingers come to the heart. This is inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And this time stay here and breathe. And then lower the arms, straighten the knee, heel toe, step in. I'll come side to side a little bit just to kind of reset the nervous system for the next thing. So let's do some Warrior One. So turning to face the short end of your mat, go ahead and bring your, I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Bring your left foot forward, your right foot back. Everything's a little different when you're videoing. So left foot forward, right foot back, pressing into the four corners. Now go ahead, you want your hips square to the short end of the mat, and the legs are straight, and then bend the left knee and the right arm, and the arms come up, and exhale back. Inhale up, and exhale back. Go 2 more times like this. And the next time you come into Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior One, stay here. Find a focal point, gaze at it softly. Try not to be too harsh in your gaze. Now, we're gonna bend the elbows, spread the fingers, come into this cactus pose, and inhale back up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale back up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale back up, stay here and breathe. And then float the arms down, hinge forward. Now press, press, press into this right foot and step forward. And stand in mountain pose, just take a few breaths. I'm just gonna turn to face the other side of my mat. And this time my right foot is forward and my left leg is back. Pressing into the four corners, lengthening the spine. And bending the right knee, coming into the pose. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, flowing in and out. And the next time you come into the pose, stay here, find a focal point. Now, bend the elbows, spread the fingers, bring the arms into this goal pose position, or cactus, and then inhale up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. This time stay here and breathe. Strong bandhas, strong legs, and smooth fluid breath. Floating the arms down, hinge forward and step forward, stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. And then go ahead and come out. So bring your feet to Tadasana, bring your hands onto the fronts of the legs, bend the knees, slide down and up. And then just bring your arms down to the side. Feel your ears over your shoulders over your hips. And then make your way onto your back for Shavasana. Releasing the back of the head, the shoulders into the mat. If your low back is bothering you at all, get a blanket or a beach towel or a sofa cushion and put it under your thighs, not under the low back, under the thighs. And then drop into your breath. We'll be here for a few minutes. Relax your jaw. Relax the tongue and the well of the mouth. Notice if you're gathering tension around your eyes or your forehead and release that. Release the shoulders and the back of the head. Let the mind follow the breath.